Hi YouTube, welcome to week 25, a day early. So really I have 24 weeks and 6 days, I guess. This week has been pretty much fantastic compared to all of every day before this. And I say that it's been fantastic because I just had a really good week. I had a lot of work this week, and you would think that as hard of a time that I've been having with work in general, that a lot of work would not be a good week for me. But I don't know where it came from, but I seem to have gotten a lot of energy, and well, I'm still ready to stop working, but I don't know. It was a good week. It was productive, and I guess it probably had it actually probably had a lot to do with the fact that my daughter Ella, who is 3 years old, went to stay with my parents this week. We dropped her off last Monday, and they live about 4 hours away, so we meet halfway in between, my parents and I, and do the switch off. So they stay with her this whole week, and we'll be going to get her on Monday again, so I still have all of tomorrow without her. I miss her a lot, but it's definitely a weight off of my shoulders. Yeah, I feel really good. I have a lot of energy, and I hope that it stays that way because I'm not quite done work. I still have about 3 weeks left, 3 or 4 weeks, because I'm training somebody else starting next week to take over all the houses that I clean. And let's see. Yeah, everything is just starting to come together pretty much. Not only does work outlook look good, but money as well. Like I have the amount of money saved up that I need to have maternity leave. My hair's doing something weird. To have maternity leave, which will give me about 5 to 6 months off. I have enough money saved up to hand to my lawyer to finalize Ella's adoption. But my boyfriend, soon to be husband, will be adopting her. Her terminating her real father's rights, and he will be adopting her. Really excited about that. And I think that Ella's real father is too. He doesn't want any responsibility. What else? My emotions have leveled out somewhat. I don't know, I think I'm on the other end of the scale here. For a long while there, I was depressed and not feeling happy about life in general, and I think it had a lot to do with work and the fact that I had to keep working for a while, and I didn't have a choice really. But now end of work is coming a little closer, and I'm starting to feel really good about it. That means that I can just kind of focus on being pregnant, and that's what I really want to do. Not that I can't focus on being pregnant, but when I have, work every day, it just, I don't know, it kind of takes away from it. I hate to sound lazy and stuff, but it's not, it's not like a desk job. I have to clean houses, and it's just pain in my back, my lower back, to be perfectly honest. What else? Whatever here. Yeah, that's it for that. As far as my physical stuff, I believe that I've gained quite a bit of weight, and I'm not upset about it because that's what you do when you get pregnant. And I really don't think that, unless you're, unless you're obese or something and you already are very much overweight, I don't think that any kind of weight gain is a problem. I don't, like, who was it? Somebody, one of your videos, I forget your name, I'm picturing you in my head, but, and you know who you are if you're watching this, but said your nurse or whatever, like you got in trouble for gaining too much weight. I think that's, excuse me, a bunch of bull. Because if you're not, like I said, if you're not obese, I don't think that it's a problem. I can understand how health issues would, arise if you were overweight, but you're supposed to gain weight when you're pregnant. And whatever. So I'm totally fine with my weight gain. With all that being said, I'd still like to not gain that much weight, because all of the weight that some people put on or whatever is it's not necessary. There's nothing wrong with it. So let's see. Oh, my boobs are getting bigger. And slowly but surely, and I was wearing a top the other day that you normally had a little room up here, and I put it on and they were just kind of like popping out. I just thought about taking the shirt off, and putting something else on because it was so, I don't know, whatever. So my boobs are getting bigger. My belly is getting bigger too, and I think I'll make a part 2 and show you my belly in that one, because I have some other things that I wanted to talk about, and nothing big, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do my baby's room just yet. I have a weird situation. The house that I live in, this beautiful house, I grew up in this house, and I'm living here because my dad is selling it. He lives in New York. I live in Pennsylvania. Him and my mom live in New York. So they own this house, and they also own one in New York. And this one is for sale. And he really needs to sell it because he's carrying 2 mortgages right now. So in order to pay those mortgages, he needs some rent coming in from this house. But I guess the situation that he's in, he can't, he can't rent to people and sign a year lease with them, because it might sell before then, and he can't be tied into that. So we're getting a really good deal living here, and he's kind of getting a good deal because he doesn't have to commit to any year lease or 2-year lease or something. And when it sells, we both have the understanding that we're out. But that kind of sucks for me because I can't settle in. I feel like I love this house and I'd love to buy it myself, but I'm broke. So it's not possible for me. So because it could go at any minute, I don't want to make an entire baby room and then have to take it all down. That would be really sad. So we're going to wait until, like a month or a few weeks before the due date, and then we'll make the baby room if we're still here, because by that point, then we should know how long we'll have. At least we'll have like 3 months or something. But baby's going to be with us anyway in our room for the first couple of months, so whatever, not a big deal. I'm going to start part 2.